To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2.
Welcome to the Suplex Sports Podcast. It's your boy Mish back at it in full effect. It's the wrestling show, baby. Here with Zay in the building.
Sir.
Back at it as we do. Take a moment to share, like, and subscribe here on the Suplex Sports Podcast. And we'll go ahead and take it from there. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and pretty much all social media platforms where the Suplex Sports Podcast is available. Once again, this is the wrestling show. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Things is getting heated up. With that said, hey, take it away.
Oh man, you watch Raw?
Yeah, I got through the vast majority of it.
Well, I'm sure you watched the first 15 minutes of it.
It was like that.
The pipe bomb heard all across the world as CM Punk was dropping bars, man.
Yep.
This whole build-up has been very, very personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like just shots being taken back and forth between Roman and Punk, but Punk decided to take a shot at TKO.
Well-deserved shot.
Well-deserved shot.
They
saying all the
ridicule the
ticket prices, main point. I was like, oh, it's about time.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because WrestleMania has not been selling tickets like that. It has not been, you guys are charging mortgages for the nosebleeds, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Yeah, so it's been pretty insane. So now y'all desperate, and they've been doing desperate things for the past couple of days now. I mean, I know you've seen that they got John Cena hosting WrestleMania now.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
I thought he was done. Like never set foot back fucking in a WWE ring again.
It goes to show what has to be done now last minute to put asses in seats. Now, like I said, going back to some things that we've talked about in the past before when it came down to WrestleMania in general. Was it better one night or was 2 nights really worth it? I think now, here we go years later, you're starting to see holes in the plan, in the game plan. It's not. Now, and this is selling out a stadium on 2 consecutive nights. All right. Now, with that said, the card this year is by far one of the biggest cards that I've seen in some time in terms of WrestleMania over both nights.
But you know why? Right?
Enlighten me.
It's not selling.
Okay.
So you got to add all these big names.
So you know what I'm saying? Added big names. There is legitimate matches. It's a legit card, but ultimately it's the model. What model have you guys been using going forward to build these things up?
It's rushed.
It's everything when it comes down to WrestleMania season is always rushed. Even some seeds, if they were playing it prior to WrestleMania, if they're playing it at Rumble. And that's why I've always felt that when it came down to it, after Rumble, there should be no other PLE until WrestleMania. Because that gives you time to build storylines. That gives you time to build anticipation. Okay? Go back to making things a little bit personal where there's scenes outside. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Randy's house got attacked by Triple H that year. Or whatever else have you. I mean, you got to get back to, I got to tune in. Or I got to go see this in person.
So you know what I'm saying? The PLE before Mania.
Yeah, there's no point. There's really no point in having a PLE before Mania when you have Raw and SmackDown. It should be straight focusing on storylines and building up. If you want to do a Saturday night's main event, go ahead.
Well, that's happening before Mania too, right?
Okay, just saying. If that's what you're doing, okay, that should be it. That is the only PLE before WrestleMania. It's just a teaser. Okay, you use Saturday night's main event as the trailer to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're supposed to do. Completely away from the model. And this is why. You can't, it's worked. It can work. But 2 days, major arena, I mean, it's tough.
I thought I'd get used to it, but
it's not so tough, but it's tough. And now I'm like, well, damn, I have to plan my whole entire weekend around Mania. a whole weekend around Mania. Okay? All right, now, if you wanted to go ahead and get Mania started 5 o'clock and end that at 12 or close to midnight, so be it. That's fine. I think I think with what you can do and fill those slots in that amount of time for one night could work opposed to 2 nights.
And give them folks at that arena like an hour.
Right. It's you guys and move the PLE and move the WrestleMania to the Sunday. And I say it because there's too many events going on that weekend, all crammed into one. Okay? It's more of a pick your poison as to what you want to do. You have to legitimately plan out a full itinerary for something like that. You know what I'm saying? Saturday and Sunday, that's a lot of running around. How much rest are you really going to get?
We said this before.
Despite taking in what you want to take in the city.
Right. That weekend is insane.
Right.
Like,
I mean...
You got SmackDown, Hall of Fame, NXT, Mania, Night 1, Mania Night 2, and then I see that they added the Raw after WrestleMania to the package, so there's no way.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
And I'm talking to you in Vegas for that whole time. I mean, yeah.
It is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
It really is. So, I mean, you got to plan accordingly. That's why I said, like, if it was just one day, that one Sunday, you knew that, okay, you have time for the stay and deliver. It's not a rush job. It's just not a rush job. And,
Yeah, I mean,
it just gets exhausting as sometimes talking about it. And that fact that it's like, you gotta come back to a model at some point. And essentially go from there.
You know what WrestleMania I was watching the other day? I don't know, I was at work. I was watching 17. Probably by far, like, still one of my favorite WrestleManias.
Was that Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock and Austin.
Okay.
Main event. I was watching it, and that was just one night, and it was just jam-packed with, like, great matches, storylines. Every single match had a purpose. Nothing was, like, rushed or dragged. There was actually, like, build up to it. Like, I remember, watching the build up to WrestleMania 17, and now just, like, we got here. That was the end of it. And then just the ending of it was so crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I think that's what they're missing today. Just that one night of just straight up, like, bangers.
Yeah.
Not stretching out for 2 days, you know what I'm saying? I wish they would go back to that.
Taking a look at, and I know that I believe the actual card is finalized, and we'll discuss it before. So, okay. I could say, just about so far with every match there has been some type of accumulation or some type of build-up. It's just that I want to see the envelope get pushed a little bit further again in terms of storylines. We got to get back to the edgy. Yo, call up such and such. You see what he's doing? Yo, he showed him to this dude's crib. He pulled up he got his mama.
I missed the home invasion. Oh, what happened to the whole home invasion? That was.
It might have been. Some people take it too far with the traumatization and stuff like that. So,
oh my god.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just this country's gotten a little soft, bro.
All right, yeah. Listen, nothing will beat that Brian Pillman and Stone Cold
classic.
Classic. Nothing will beat that at all. If those of you who never watched it, go look it up.
Watch that on YouTube.
Watch it on YouTube.
It is a classic.
That's how you build a match. Okay.
Classic.
All right. So going back to CM Punk, hi, Brian. Talking about TKO ticket prices and Pat McAfee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Pat McAfee, he was pretty much the voices inside Randy Orton's head, and people were pissed. I told you this last time that they wanted a big name to, be a part of WrestleMania, and that big name just so happened to be Pat McAfee.
I would have got Stephen A.
That would have worked for me as well. That kind of would have worked for me. I would have been okay.
I would have got somebody who you wouldn't have expected.
Right. Hey, listen, I'll go a little curveball action. I would have brought Shane back.
Would have brought Shane back. But don't go sit here and tell me, bro, that, WWE's in a better space than this, then the third. Don't tell me this was a work.
No.
But, because we all know it ain't. But, yeah, somebody put a little, here, Pat, here, take this.
Yeah, just,
take this little bit extra, make that appearance to make it worth to look like something. Dog, I'm not feeling it. McAfee, of all people,
He was the voices inside Randy Orton's head. Yeah, so people were pissed. People were not expecting that. People was expecting The Rock.
Yeah.
Still expecting The Rock. They were really expecting Ted DiBiase, or Bob Orton, Shane McMahon, or I'll be okay with Triple H. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be the voices inside Randy Orton's head.
I've been
something.
Can't do Edge, unfortunately.
There's no missed opportunities with that, but yeah, it is what it is. I get it, Edge. I completely understand. John Moxley, like somebody
could brought out Lita.
That's too much for me.
Gotta push the envelope a little bit.
But I'm not gonna lie, that kind of would have been interesting.
I'm just saying, you gotta push the envelope a little bit. Why not?
That would have been crazy.
It could have been somebody, I don't know who. I'm just throwing out a name out there who's free agent.
Would have been like, oh, y'all brought him back for this? I mean, like I said, he ain't got to do too much. Just get in the ropes. That's it.
Should have been Karrion Kross. If it was Kross, that would have did it.
I like the build-up with, side note, I like the whole build-up with him and Zilla. Their match that's coming up.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty crazy.
Yeah, these indie matches have been pretty good. Pretty good as of late.
Kross been doing this thing, and so is Zilla. I mean, they said Zilla's not ready yet, but I'm pretty sure he'll get a call up soon. Most likely this year.
Yeah, I can see Zilla NXT. Definitely. A little TNA, but most likely NXT for Zilla.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Not Evolve.
We'll see if Zilla factors in at all. I guess we'll throw the Zilla rumor out there.
Don't put.
Maybe Rikishi gets his
wish.
His introduction into the storyline. From here, I'm waiting on the call.
He should just be a wise man.
Just waiting on the call. I'm waiting on the call. I'm here.
Man, if he had his way, man, that whole entire.
That's hilarious, man.
Everybody would be champion that damn family. Jesus. All right, so there's a rumor that Netflix wants to pretty much move the Pat McAfee show over to their platform. I take it from ESPN. I don't know too much about the Pat McAfee show.
It's just a sports show, basically, with interviews. I mean, it's a good show. I mean, I like Pat McAfee show, honestly.
It's not a podcast?
Yeah, it is. It's a simulcast.
I think Netflix started moving TV shows and they got the Breakfast Club over there now.
Netflix is doing their thing. Breakfast Club's still on Tubi as well, I believe. I mean, Netflix is doing their thing. Yeah, I give it to them.
Yeah, I mean that'll be cool.
Only reason why I haven't canceled my Netflix they got good movies, they got good shows. I mean, the originals bar none.
Yeah, did you see the trailer for the Hulk Hogan documentary?
I did.
Yeah, how you feel about that, bro? How we feeling? Trailer said he's going to tell the truth, tell the real version, his side of the story. And I started dying when I see Bret Hart. I was like, oh, he's going to go off. And if not everything got cut, it can't be uncut. He has to go in.
I want to know how long that took to get that done. In terms of cut. Now, Brett,
can't say that.
We're doing too much when, I want to know how much stops. Or they just let Brett go and just decide to edit it from them. But
he's
hey, man, I mean,
he loves man.
What can you say? I mean, there's a lot to be said. I mean, you can't be mad at a man who negotiated a damn good contract for himself, but at the same time, you gave him the reins, man. You gave him the reins. He wasn't going to be, knocked off the pedestal by any means, and he wasn't giving it up. So
yeah, there's an advertisement is beer on the network and everything like that. So
right,
someone's going to check off of that. But it does show that he's going to talk about the Saturday Night Main Event when he came out. He got booed and everything. He said he's going to talk about that. And there's a big rumor that Vince is going to be a part of the documentary as well too. But we'll see about that. I wonder how Vince is doing since he got pulled over. You seen that?
I seen Talk with Flea. I seen It Is What It Is podcast, and Cam had some very valid points, and I sat there and all I could do was just nod and just said, I knew if it was me who crashed into the guardrail on the left side and brought it all the way over to the right. Yeah, man, that's too much car for you, bro. I mean, had it been me, I'm done. Insurance risk gone up. I'm pretty sure whoever else was involved got a little handsome ransom and let the lawyers do their thing and call it a day. Not everybody can get off like that.
I mean, they got to handle it.
Anyways, I'm interested to see what this Hogan documentary, what the whole thing is. I just think that,
yeah.
We'll see what comes of it.
Yeah,
we'll see what comes of it. And then I'll go from there.
Yeah, and I think that Peacock's doing a Shawn Michaels documentary as well too.
Oh, really?
I believe I seen something like that. It wasn't a trailer. It was just like a billboard said Peacock presents the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and I could have sworn it was doing a biopic on him, or it was being talked about.
Okay. I thought there was a biopic of Hogan that was talked about.
Well, I got scrapped after the whole.
Oh, that's
thing.
Oh, okay.
And him trying to powerbomb Colin Harris. That was done after that. They nipped that in the bud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was done, and it was a damn good cast. I heard Chris Hemsworth was supposed to play Hogan. I forget what's her name supposed to play the wife. It was a pretty good. It was a pretty good.
Had a damn good. Had that Oscar buzz, huh?
Yeah.
It was going for top shelf. Intriguing. They can sell it to Tubi. They can get it done. You know, Tubi can get a movie going now. I'm just saying, the power of Tubi is serious out here. Yeah. Don't, we ain't doing that. We ain't denouncing Tubi. Tubi gets it done.
Tubi gets it done.
Yeah.
But how much money's getting put into that? That's the thing.
I think it's what the movie The Wrestler. I only think they had $1 million to make that movie with Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, but that wasn't a Tubi thing. That was actually a put together.
$1 million.
Yeah, I mean, Tubi will probably put about 10% of that $1 million to make a Hogan movie.
It could be raised.
Jesus, God, shout out to Tubi.
If you want to there's somebody's career out there who could be resurrected playing Hogan. I'm just saying.
Jesus,
look at Colin Farrell and the Penguin.
That was Oscar worthy performance from the Colin Farrell.
I need a season 2.
Oh, you're definitely getting a season 2. And you're getting a movie.
Oh yeah.
Well, not the Penguin movie, but
next Batman. Yeah.
Next Batman movie. Yeah.
But nonetheless, yeah. I need Oz Cobb.
That was such a good show.
I'm just saying.
All right, so we already talked about John Cena hosting WrestleMania, which I thought was like a desperate move. We got to do something. Cena, what are you doing next?
You could have just.
What are you doing next week?
No, what they could have done was, instead of just making that rinky-dink move, you could have pivoted and just had legends host it. Have a different legend come out and do like a little segment or whatever else have you. That's all.
Okay, I'll give you that. But who would? Man, actually, you're right. I wouldn't mind that. Who has hosted WrestleMania? Who can come back and just host WrestleMania? I mean,
legends.
Any legend.
Well,
not any legend. I would probably get. Shit, you could have had the Hardys host WrestleMania.
You had New Day host WrestleMania 1 year.
Yeah.
Who else they got back there who's not being utilized?
Street Profits. They ain't doing nothing.
There you go.
They ain't legends, but
nonetheless, they're excellent. They're entertaining their hosts.
Yeah.
For some odd reason, they're gonna throw that little Danhausen in there. He's gonna get some segment or somebody shaking for him.
Okay, I you know what? I would be okay if Danhausen actually hosted WrestleMania. I would be okay with that. You heard it from me first. I would be okay if Danhausen hosted WrestleMania. I would be okay with it.
It'll be.
He's been very entertaining so far. I like what he's doing. He has not wrestled a match yet. If he's just there to sell merch, get your money, bro. Get your money. So I seen that Rey Mysterio got added to the ladder match. I was not expecting that. I thought they was gonna have Rey Fenix. What's going on with that? Or something.
First and foremost, Mysterio is okay. I mean, this is for the IC title.
That's what I mean. Like you could get, if you had that ladder match with nothing but like talent that has like not been on a WrestleMania.
And this is why Money in the Bank, even though you got it as a PLE, this is another thing that made WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Was a Money in the Bank.
You was always looking forward to a ladder match.
Right.
You was always gonna get one. Oh, yeah, gonna get one.
But a ladder match, yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, but not Ray. Ray could have host.
Ray, I'm happy for Ray.
Ray could have hosted Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I'd rather preserve Ray a little bit, honestly, but I don't know.
Yeah,
this one's gonna be really intriguing.
Yeah. So announced pretty much last night that the Demon Finn Balor will be returning at WrestleMania against Dominic Mysterio. I'm actually. Damn, we haven't seen a Demon in what, 2 years now?
Are we legitimately getting a Demon Finn?
We're getting a Demon Finn. The poster's already up. The poster is up. Is the poster of the Demon in a new face paint, black and red and white. Looks pretty good.
Okay.
Looking forward to that.
Well, when's the last time you seen Demon? A couple of years ago now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if I want to say it, might have been 2 years ago.
God.
Jesus. Like, yeah.
It's been a while.
Honestly, and this goes back to the desperation. You're not desperate that you gotta actually beg Finn to do that, because Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but Vince hates that character. See,
Yeah, I remember you telling me before. I knew that makeup takes a while to.
Makeup takes a while before you got to brush it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, last time we seen the Demon was him and Edge.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
But that was after the Judgment Day, right?
No, this is during the Judgment Day.
During the Judgment Day, after he kicked out Edge.
Yeah, and they still had the black and purple.
Okay.
And his face paint was black and purple.
Okay.
Yeah. That was so. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Bet.
Wow.
I bet.
They're looking forward to that. All right, so we're not going to do predictions. We're just going to go over the card real quick, just to see how you feel about it. You said you liked it, right?
I believe there's 7 matches night 1 and 6 matches night 2.
2, 4, 6, 7. Well, let's go over it real quick. When I give you, we'll give our takes on it real quick. So, night 1, Saturday, we got Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyria. Championship match.
Man, that's gonna be
Oh, did you see the knot on Liv Morgan's head?
Yeah,
she really clocked her.
Yeah, sent her home knotted up.
Then
Buck put it right in the TV, dropped her, and I had the translation as to what was said to her. And basically, it was, that's what you get for talking about my mother, bitch. Yeah. Me, I tried to tell you. I'm Mr. Worldwide. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. When I get put in my survival, act against the wall, my survival instincts come in. Everything's, no good. Yeah.
Espanol.
I know.
Yeah.
I peeped it.
This match was pretty much rushed. Ain't no doubt about it. Rollins versus Gunther.
Oh yeah, man! That was
no sense at all. This is rushed.
It was no, and it's a prelude to what we see coming.
I get why they did it because of Braun, but
right, it's still a prelude to what's coming.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm seeing things unfold and how Heyman is coming into play with this one. So. Intriguing.
AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. IC Championship.
I'm going for big time Bex.
Oh, hold on. We're not getting predictions. We're just going over the card.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to go over the card.
Oh.
And then we got the women's tag team match. A fatal 4-way. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Lash Legend, Nia Jax. We got the Bella Twins. And we got, who's that? And Valkyria.
I do not want to see the Bella Twins.
This, they need...
I do not
if you
want to
think
see
about it, right?
Twins.
They're making phone calls. Listen, we need you for WrestleMania. I don't care what you do. Type, they just threw the Bellas in there. When have the Bellas, last Bella Twin match? And it wasn't even that great,
Could have gotten Carmella.
Something.
Bring Carmella back.
Yeah. We got McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, unsanctioned match. I'm actually looking forward to that.
I look forward to that.
That's gonna be good.
I definitely look forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then we got the 6-man tag match, which was just announced last night. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, iShow Speed, the Usos, and LA Knight. This goes back to what I was talking about with the iShow Speed, who was trading with Randy Orton. You're gonna see some stuff.
And that's fine, but if I have to use the bathroom, I will.
You just don't care?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I mean, nah. Don't sleep on it. Trust me.
I'm pretty sure it's going to have its moments.
It's going to have a moment. But if you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom.
Damn straight.
Just check it out. I just seen this. The first hour on ESPN2. Is that a part of the app? Do you know?
What is it?
They said the first hour was on ESPN2.
Get the fuck. What? They're going to put the first hour WrestleMania on ESPN2?
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. This is on the WWE site.
Oh.
The cable channel?
Yeah, that's just regular.
Okay. I see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're trying to get you to share, like, and subscribe.
Then, of course, the main event is Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. This one I'll go to the bathroom. And honestly, many people feel the same way I do. It's just not selling. All right, so that's night 1. Let's move on to night 2. Night 2 looks pretty epic, I'm not going to lie. Let's see, we got the Demon versus Dominic. Damn, no title on the line. That's crazy. Kind of wish Dom would have kept that IC title, but it is what it is. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
Why they need the money, it would make WrestleMania so interesting. But nonetheless.
Yeah, this makes no sense to me. I think they should have added one more person, but Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the United States Championship.
I'm fine with it.
I still think they did Carmelo Hayes dirty on.
Yes, they did, because Carmelo's been on, but at the same time, I mean, Trick Williams has got the lemon pepper steppers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say now. Carmelo, that's my man. He's from the Beam. You know, we rap. You know, we love Melo. Melo don't miss. But he's missing WrestleMania. I would have threw him in and made him made it a 3-way dance.
Yeah, I would have just made it a 3-way dance.
But you know,
I mean, there's still time. There's still time. Maybe they got what 2 more SmackDowns before Mania. Maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping. I pray they do that.
Okay.
I don't want him to miss.
They should.
They should.
Throw on him in Dragunov.
What's Dragunov though? Oh, fucking Grande Americano. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
We got the 6-pack ladder match. JD McDonald, Dragon Lee, Penta, Evans, Mysterio, Rusev. Well, it is what it is. This was just. They had to do something. They needed a ladder match. And I agree. Like, I think ladder match should be part of WrestleMania every single year. AKA bring back the Money in the Bank, like bro said.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Bring back the Money in the Bank. Seriously.
The match I'm looking forward to that pretty much got me back into the WrestleMania spirit is Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
The ruler.
God, I want some back and forth. I need him to talk. I need him to talk. I need that Umbaku.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. 1 more word, and I'll feed you to my children. Punk is carrying this feud, and so is Roman. So I'm looking forward to that match.
So I wonder if they're gonna put Punk on Saturday Night Live if they put Roman on Jimmy Fallon. I don't know what do they put Punk on? Kimmel?
Looks like a Kimball.
We'll see how it all shakes out.
All right. So how you feel about the card? Both cards, night 1 and night 2.
I don't really have, I don't think it's that a bad card at all. I actually do like it.
But you see where they're going with it.
Yeah.
It's just
that
certain things are rushed and
it's just that some things could have been one long event and called it a day. Okay? Some of these matches that we feel is rushed.
Yeah.
Pre-show. Shit. Knocked over one thing. Mike, all right. Pre-show. Some of those could have been on the pre-show. There was always one title match that wasn't televised when they had pre-shows back in the day, in order to get people to order the actual event, right? Get the pre-shows going. Now, I understand you putting on WrestleMania for the first hour, you may consider that a pre-show, but it technically isn't. I mean, WrestleMania weekend was also a chance to give other talent a chance to shine as well. Chelsea Green, we know she's hurt. Who's homegirl, man? The bodyguard. Chelsea Green's bodyguard.
Piper Limit?
No, not Piper, the other one. Alba Fire, yeah. Yeah, bring back Isla Dawn. What is Isla Dawn doing? OF?
I believe so.
What were you talking about again?
Out of all the matches on the card, which one would you remove? Was like my next question. Like, it got no business being on that card.
That whole Usos and I think I Show Speed.
That shouldn't be on the card? Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think that should be on the card.
That's fair.
Wait, was it a tag team title match?
No. That's a good point. No. Damn, there's no tag team championship match.
And this is what I'm talking about.
I mean, keep in mind, Jesus. Actually, now that I think about it, there's no Wyatt 6 on here. There's no Solo. We didn't get no Solo this year.
No Solo?
No
WrestleMania?
No Wyatt 6? Shit.
It's not the WrestleMania. Now it's like, well, there's still a few weeks left or so maybe they may add on a little something, maybe tweak that pre-show or whatever else have you, or something like that to their degree. I mean, the best way to get eyes on the broadcast would be to do a title match on the pre-show, honestly. I mean, why not? There's no significant build-up to this. There hasn't been a significant build-up to a tag team title scenario in quite some time. So it's not like back in the day with the Road Warriors and Dusty Rhodes and the Four Horsemen and Rock and Roll Express and all that.
Hardys,
Dudleys, yeah. It ain't what it used to be.
Billy and Chuck.
Right. It is what it is.
I got you. Match I probably remove will definitely be the Gunther versus Seth Rollins. I feel like there's no need.
Yeah, but you see what's gonna happen.
You definitely see.
You already see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I already see where it's going, what the setup is, and We just have to sit here and let it play out and, let it go from there. But yeah, I see where it's going. Damn, you don't want to be predictable, but when you can be, you can be. But we'll see if some other things unfold. We'll go from there.
You got one more Monday Night Raw. You got 2 more SmackDowns. Let's see what you guys can cook up.
Let's see.
All right, let's go on to Suplex of the Week. Suplex of the Week is no surprise. Goes to Pat McAfee. You should not have been added to anything WrestleMania related, period.
Yeah.
So sit your ass down and stay home.
Yeah, pretty much so. You're absolutely right. And like, he's the last cat I would have expected to call in as a ringer. Hell, I would have got Corey Graves from behind the desk.
That would have been fine.
Right.
Because, it makes sense.
Made Michael Cole look like a welfare case.
There you go.
When he turned. I'm all for it. Yeah, I would like to echo the sentiment as well. I just don't see where it fit in. It just doesn't fit right, man. It just don't seem right.
He's actually
outside the match, so who do we expect to come to Cody's aid now?
Goldust.
If it came down to it, I'm fine with that. But seriously, who's coming to Cody's aid? I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
It remains to be seen. That's the WrestleMania mystery. So we'll go ahead and we'll bust out predictions next week. My thoughts could potentially change on how I feel, but we'll see how this all plays out and keep it intriguing and interesting. All right, y'all, take a moment to share, like, and subscribe here on the Suplex Sports Podcast. This has been The Wrestling Show with your boy Mish and Zay.
Yes, sir.
Once again, hit us up, questions, comments, and anything else in between. Haters keep hating and keep doing your thing. Haters love us because we're awesome, baby. Awesome. Shout out to my boy Jamie Foxx, Privé Revo. You already know. With that said, it's been Wrestling Show with your boy Mish, big little Brody Zay. We're gonna give it to you guys next time. Suplex Sports Podcast. We out.